To load the coin tubes on a Coinco 9302GX Coin Changer, simply going to load the change into the tops of the tube. There's a little opening here. You're just going to drop these coins in one at a time. Or if you get talented enough, you can kind of cup all the coins together, put it in your hand, and kind of pour the coins in. So that you're just going to put these coins in one at a time. Again, make sure you put a roll of nickels, dimes, and quarters into each represented tube. Now I'm going to show you how to remove a Coinco 9302GX Coin Changer out of a machine. Now the first thing to do is I'm going to turn the power off. Now once the power is off on the machine, I'm going to locate the power cable. Now on all coin changers, the power cable is located on the top left-hand side of the coin changer. I'm going to follow this power cable till I find its end piece. And here it is. So I'm going to detach this. Now this is an MDB plug, so I'm going to detach this. Now this is the male side of the Coinco coin changer, and this is the female side of the MDB plug. This side usually here will go to the dollar bill acceptor, and the coin changer will always have the male side going into the female side. So once we have that detached, I'm going to tuck this out of the way. First thing to do is we're going to remove the acceptor. Now the acceptor is the top portion of the coin changer, and the acceptor is held in place by these latches. On Coincos, they look similar to this. They got one on the top left and one on the top right hand side. We're going to lift up in those latches and then fold down the acceptor and then lift up on the entire chassis. So what I've always done is I take my thumb and my index finger and I'm going to lift up on these latches like this. I'm going to continue to lift up the latches, and I take my left index finger and I'm going to push on the back of the chute or funnel assembly. I'm going to lift up. So again, I lift up, I push forward. This whole piece folds down. I'll do that from a different angle here so you can be able to see it. I'm lifting up and then I'm pushing forward. Again, I lift up and I push forward. Now it folds down. Now with this folded down, I can go to the ribbon cable, I can detach that from the machine. That comes out. Now with that held in place, I can flip this up, and out comes the entire acceptor of the coin changer. Set that aside. Now here it exposes the 3 contact points, how this unit mounts onto the machine. Now these are going to be more likely they're going to be screws that are in here. This happens to be Phillips head screws, so I always have a Phillips head screwdriver with me to loosen those. So to do that, I'm just going to reach in here and loosen those screws a little bit. And then over here. My head in the way. Okay. Now I'm not taking the screws out, I'm just loosening them. Again, I will leave a link above about the top 5 tools that you're going to want to always have in hand, and obviously one of those are going to be a flathead and a Phillips tube screwdriver, just for the reason to loosen those screws. But once you have those screws loosened, we're just going to grab the chassis, lift up, and we can detach the entire chassis from the coin changer. Noticing on the back here, you got 1, 2, 3 mounting points that line up with the 1, 2, 3 screws on the actual machine itself. Now to reattach this, very simple. I'm just going to line up these holes just like hanging a picture. I'm just going to slide those down onto the screws. So I take the power cable out of the way, line them up, lock that down in place. Now once it's in place, you can go ahead and tighten these screws. Now personally, I've never tightened the screws down. Once I've loosened them, I leave them loose because it makes it easy to easily remove the coin changer from the machine if I ever need to remove any jam coins. And then here I take the power cable, tuck that out of the way so it's going underneath from the coin chute. I grab the acceptor. Now with the acceptor in my hands on 9302GX, I take the ribbon cable, I hold that in place. I flip this around. Now, you have these notches right here on the bottom of the acceptor that need to go into this groove right here. So you're going to approach it from like this. Once we get it in, fold it down, plug in the ribbon cable, and then snap it closed. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and line this up. Fold that down. And so all again, so you can see it from a different angle. All I did here was I slid in, folded down like that. Take the ribbon cable, plug it back in, snap close the acceptor. Then find the power cord, which we have here. So this is the male side of the MDB plug. I find the female side for this, and I reattach this, and turn the power on. And that's how you install and remove a 9302GX Coin Changer.